This video and every other video on this channel is brought to you by our channel members. Join today for early access, bonus content, and more. Playing the feud. Alright. Okay. Alright. We're doing it. It's been 5-6 months, something like that. We are here. Hello, LS11 Universe. It's the Doctor.
And the notorious, the most beloved commentator of all time, JT Jason. Oh, my day just got ruined. My day just got ruined.
Welcome back, folks, to the long-awaited return of your favorite indie show and mine, Los Angeles Wrestling. LA Dub is back. We're back in the classic arena and everything. And we are kicking things off. It is now official. JT, you actually said your day is ruined, but as a TNA star, you should be happy to hear, officially transferred from the TNA roster to LAW full-time, the Blackstone Empire, kicking us off.
I'd rather see them completely off the market in the wrestling world. Why don't they go wrestle somewhere like no league wrestling or something like that? You know, I hear a bunch of scum there.
No league wrestling. That's where you can find all the LS11 blacklist stars.
Yeah, I just think these guys are famous enough for a show like this. You know, why don't we send them to that other show that we won't name?
Well, nonetheless, we are kicking things off with a 6-man tag team matchup tonight. The Ascension and Alexander Blackstone of the Blackstone Empire are going to be in this trios match.
And she's a hoe. Yeah, that's right. I can say she's a hoe now that I'm on the commentary table. Oh, Xander made a huge mistake by giving me a microphone and putting me behind this desk.
Yeah, and JT is going to be the full-time color commentator for LAW. Every 14 days, you'll get to hear JT right here at the desk with me, unless he happens to get in the ring for an episode. But you never know. Never say never.
Hey, I'm pretty sure that won't need to happen. I mean, who wants to piss me off when I got the microphone in my hand?
I suppose so. Either way, the Blackstone Empire have made their way down to the ring. Now, anyone got the time? I believe we're about 2 minutes and roughly, what? How long's the Patreon bumper take? Or how long's the member bumper take? Like 7 seconds. So we're about 2 minutes and 47 seconds in. Get ready, because the first crash out is coming, folks. Get ready. Once their opponents come out, once the screen stops being black. See, this is the part Xander normally cuts from the video. We'll see if he does it this time. My money is that he doesn't, because he's got so much going on right now. Here we go. Because they are taking on, formerly from Evolve. Evolve is no more. It's rolling in to NXT. First of all, alright. First of all, right, why would you wear a Starbucks t-shirt to the ring instead of your own merchandise? Second off, this team known as Iced Coffee, first of all, one of their names is Cappuccino, so why aren't they just Iced Cappuccino? Second off, did Mr. and Mrs. Williams go, oh, look at our beautiful baby boy. We're going to name him Ice. And then Mr. and Mrs. Jones also decided, oh, look at our beautiful baby boy. He's going to be so successful. We'll call him Cappuccino. What the fuck?
I mean, I love some cappuccino and I love some ice. Alright? So I'm not gonna lie. They just named the kids off of stuff that they love. I don't think that's anything too egregious.
That being said, here comes the man that has caused the biggest crash out so far. From the few weeks I was doing Evolve for Xander while he was out injured. Fucking Jack Cartwheel. Who the hell has the last name Cartwheel? And second of all, how do Mr. and Mrs. Cartwheel decide this is our son? We have this extravagant last name Cartwheel. We're gonna pick the most generic fucking white man name we've ever heard for his first name.
I mean, hey, I'm not gonna lie. I actually grew up with the Cartwheels, you know, they're good people. Got to talk with them, you know, the cousins, the handsprings, they were pretty awesome too.
JT, what the fuck are you even talking about right now?
Say, man, me and Jack go way back. I love this guy. Oh my god. Woo.
Well, we're off to a great start. Oh my god. DDT.
You were hating for a minute. You were hating for a minute, but this man Ice, he's popping off. Popping off. He's not trying to let this be a mere 2-second matchup, ladies and gentlemen. This man is here to show out. He's no longer on Evolve. He's on the big show, the purple brand, the real purple brand that everyone likes. He's on the LAW. Oh boy, here we go.
Well, Ice
Popping
Williams
up.
He's starting out real strong here, making a case for himself against Alexander Blackstone. Also, I don't know if you noticed this, JT. Alexander Blackstone, one move in, is already cut open.
Oh my god. I guess, he took, I guess one of those shots was a little rougher than, I guess Ice was intending, or maybe that was Ice trying to make a point right there. Oh, right now. This is it. Ice cappuccino. Oh, yeah. Or iced coffee, either way. I'll take it. Right, this is what I'm talking about right now. He's been showing out tonight. Whoa. Okay, not even a 1 count. He just hit a big move. He's not even gonna give him much of an effort. Oh no. What's he doing?
Alexander Blackstone's a former LAW United States champion. He knows a thing or two about being a champion here. Granted, that being said, he had to have all the help in the world to beat Xander for it, and then he lost the belt back to Xander like what? 6 weeks later, if even. And the only reason he held it that long is because it took a little while for the Indies to return to LS11 Universe. But Alexander
Blackstone, it did, honestly.
Making the tag
now tagging in.
Ascension.
Oh, I thought that was Connor.
Now Victor's the small one. Well, smaller one. They're not terribly small, especially compared to guys like Ice. What the fuck just happened there? See, this is what happens. Essentially. I think people have described us, JT, especially the idea of us together, as Vic Joseph and Booker T if they were allowed to say fuck as much as they wanted.
Oh, really? Fuck, 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 fuck,
oh, for God's sake, JT, alright, that's enough.
All right, and there's a superplex by Rick Victor, getting him up. Yeah, what's he about to do? Oh, he's just giving them the hands. But right now, this man, Cappuccino, is still on his feet. Oh, got taken off, but he's right back up. And Cappuccino trying to fight back, trying to give some hands. And drops him down.
Well, you gotta wonder how it really shakes up things here in LAW, having the Blackstone Empire back here. Now, having them, they were LAW originals. They've been here since the start of LAW, when it first came around at the beginning of 2024, end of 2023, whenever it was. Alexander Blackstone was a staple of it, and the only reason he ever made it to TNA was because of the ending of LAW. He's been, love him or hate him, and most people hate him, but in all things considered, they hate him in the best way. Oh, wait a minute. Victor. Oh my god!
Oh my god. I've been hit with one of those before. They do not feel good. What is he doing? He was about to walk away for a second. What do you have to say? If you get in the ring, you might as well help your partner. Don't walk away. Don't think, he's got it right now. That's the worst mistake you could make. And what's he doing? Oh! Taking out Mr. Cartwheel. And Ice popping off. Okay, Ice, see, that's the thing. Connor had his eyes on the wrong man. He went after Jack. Lost his focus on the man that got tagged in. Oh, he's getting planted for that. I wonder, Ice, what's his goal here? Is he trying to be like a better Rock, a better Ricochet, or what's the main idea here?
I'm not sure. We've only seen Ice Williams in action once or twice here in the LS11 Universe. I believe this is only the second time we've ever seen him in action, but that being said...
But I think he's about to do something big. Oh! And, that was something big. He got planted majorly. Oh! And there's a big splash. 2. No! And just a kick out before the 2. Only a 1 count. And, I'll say this man, Con Man. Oh! He hits like a truck. I've been in the ring. I've faced him before. Xander's faced him before. He does not hit like a little girl, so to speak.
No, he is not.
Well,
that being said, well, wait a minute. As I was going to say with Ice Williams, the thing with him is...
Oh, come on.
These guys from Evolve and NXT are officially rolling together as of tomorrow. After Heatwave tomorrow, Evolve is officially just rolled into NXT. There's not going to be any more Evolve episodes. And we're heading into the Great American Bash, where the Evolve and NXT titles are going to be merged in a face-off between the stars of Evolve and NXT. But these Evolve guys like Ice Williams, Cappuccino Jones, Jack Cotwheel, as much fun as I make of their names, as stupid as I really do think their names are, they've got to try and prove themselves to Kevin Owens and the rest of NXT management that they belong on the same level as the other top stars of NXT, that they deserve the chance to really prove themselves. And Ice Williams is going to do just that right now against Alexander Blackstone.
Boy, but Connor was right on that. That's what I like to see. See, this is the thing. As a tag team guy, Jadam, one of the top tag teams in LS11 right now. This is the thing. I can point this out. Connor, he was right there on top of the man. I'm seeing some rookie mistakes from Ice every now and then. He's trying to show he's trying to show his professionalism right now, and he's doing a good job. But I will say, he's making some rookie mistakes every now and then. He was about to walk away. Connor, on the other hand, oh my God, dropped him with a right hook. And what's going on now? Taking him into the corner. Oh, tagging in Rick. Shot right to the torso right there. And wait, taking him back into the corner. Oh no. Oh no.
Well, make fun of them all you want. People have got to remember the Ascension are former WWE Tag Team Champs here in the LS11 Universe. And this move right here, the Fall of Man, is how they did it.
Oh my God, that Blackstone was just very easily. Blackstone right there was just super easily not even distract, just celebrating early. 2 and 3. Okay, that's it. Yeah, you could see right there, man. That was just how it wrote, man. I like to say, I want to say, I would have loved to have seen an upset. I think there were moments we definitely could have seen some type of upset or something more major. And see right here, this was really impressive. Actually, this was not a bad showing from the Evolve boys right here. I want to say. This was something positive that they can take with them. This is something knowledgeable they can take with them from the indies here. Take them to possibly Evolve NXT. But right here, they were just working with a unit that was a little bit more unified. These guys teamed up together because they were on the same roster. These guys, the Ascension and Blackstone, the Blackstone Empire, they teamed up together because they have a common mission goal.
You're absolutely right about that, JT. The Blackstone Empire has been a united front for over a year now in the LS11 Universe. Connor and Victor are no jokes. They're former WWE Tag Team Champions. We make fun of Alexander Blackstone all the live-long day for how he sounds, how he talks, the fact that he's gotten his ass kicked so much over in TNA and everything. And in fact, the last time we saw him really in TNA was yourself and the rest of the Zantastic Four giving him what for at Rebellion a few weeks back. But they are a united front, and when the heat is up and it is time for them to get serious, there's no more dangerous trio, especially now here. Connor? Oh my God, Connor?
He's having a seizure. Someone get medical.
Go medical. Fucking go medical. What's happening? This is the stuff we normally cut from videos, but what the hell?
Oh God. Oh my God. No way! Little Jimmy just took down Connor and has joined the Blackstone Empire.
We've got more action coming up. Oh man, first singles match in what? 3 years, something like that. I mean, God, what was my last singles match anyway? Not not multi-man, not ladders. God, am I gonna get my ass kicked tonight? Hey, you're Xander number 3. You're gonna be fine. Carl, you're like a 17-time champion. How do you know that I'm gonna be fine? Dude, come on. I have seen you go through some of the dumbest shit possible. You wrestled in the first ever LS11 ladder match, literally in history. Like, you were in the ladder match at Zendomania 2. That is the first ladder match this timeline ever saw. Yeah, but I lost. That's neither here nor there. But also, dude, do you know how many former champions you've beat? You're gonna be fine tonight, alright? Yeah, I'm gonna be fine. Colonel, why are you here anyway? Moral support. I'm not wrestling tonight. What about the main event? No, that main event is huge, man. I'm like, I'd love to be part of it, but like, you kidding me? Look at one side of the ring, you got Hector Flores, El Mago Jr., JTG, and Kevin Blackwood. The other side, you got Heath Slater, Dante Leon, Calvin Tankman, and JJ Gyllenhaal. Dude, I could never get involved there. I don't want to stick my nose where it doesn't belong. Alright, fair enough. Alright, good luck tonight, buddy. All right, folks, coming up next, we got some women's action. As please welcome back to the LS11 Universe. We haven't seen her in quite some time. Hell's favorite harlot. She's going to feel right at home here in LAW. Welcome back, Priscilla Kelly.
Ignore the fact that she got the words Gigi on her back, alright? For some reason, she got, like, her, gear got lost in, like, the background here. We're gonna have a talk with some people. But this is 1,000% the reinvented Priscilla Kelly. You know, the way that you knew her before in, as the Fatal Influence girl, on SmackDown, on Raw, and everything like that. Nah, that's no more. This is a brand new, reinvented lady.
Absolutely, and I mean, also, we're just going to break the fourth wall about it. Like, you try running 6 weekly shows and not using all 100 of your call slots and having one open to use for Priscilla Kelly. Love her as much as we do. We can't use a call slot on every single person and do all of these bloody shows.
Yeah, we can't. Sorry, guys. I know you guys have some type of feelings towards the type of work that we put in, but let me be real with you. If you're not gonna get your bitch asses to actually make content yourselves, then shut the fuck up and let us do our work, alright?
He said it, not me. As here comes Josie Jane to the ring. We haven't seen her in a little bit. We briefly saw her in LAW at the tail end of it when the BCW stars started taking over.
Gotta stay. I like this girl, Josie Jane. What the hell? Ooh! What is that? I know we just said it is a brand new kind of woman. But Jesus Christ, like she just came out here like Josie Jane owed her money or something like that.
Maybe she does, for all we know. This is hard hitting out of the gate from both of these women here.
Josie Jane is not gonna let that come sitting down. You know, she came here to make just as much as an impact. You know, this is a return of LAW. She was a BCW star. But you know, the thing she before LAW was, owned by Zanza, she had her own little stand in here in LAW. She kind of got lost in the shuffle, had to go to BCW, and now she's not trying to get lost in the shuffle no more. She wants to be something. She wants to be someone.
Absolutely right, JT. And whoa! She sent burning to the floor there. Now Priscilla Kelly. See, I was the first one to mess it up. As Priscilla Kelly slamming her into the barricade. I'm sure everyone thought it was going to be you.
Jesus Christ. Priscilla is absolutely on fire right now. She is not gonna let Josie Jane here. I was about to say Jordan Jane. But she's not gonna let Josie Jane have an opportunity. Or maybe I spoke too soon. Because right now, pin in position. Oh,
immediate kick
wait.
Out, though.
Elbows to the torso. Priscilla Kelly right back on top. Taking her to the corner.
Oh my God, that one felt personal. Like you said, JT, hitting her like she owes her money right now.
Now just talking trash to her. Let her know you are not on my level. Another one. Trying to decapitate her.
Remember, Priscilla Kelly's a 2-time NXT Women's Tag Team Champion. Never forget that.
Yeah. Some feel surprised that she didn't accomplish more. I know some people think in some universe she could have possibly have taken on the likes of Becky Lynch at WrestleMania. Could have became the Women's World Champion at one point. Some people believe that she was just that capable.
In fact,
and right now,
a lot of people agree that Priscilla Kelly was just not given the opportunities she needed when she was known as Gigi Dolan. She was always overshadowed by Mandy Rose, and then JC Jane, and then Fallon Henley. I would say Jasmine Nix, but, well,
Who?
Exactly. As now Gigi Dolan I did it again. Priscilla Kelly, center of the ropes. What a kick there, taking her down.
But here's the thing. I don't want to. We complimenting Gigi Dolan a whole lot, but I don't want to slight Josie Jane too much. Look at this. Take it down the leg. She was trained by the one and only Riley Flash.
That's true. The Riley Flash Academy brought us many of the great LS11 originals that we've had. We'll be seeing a couple more of them later tonight. There's a big takedown there from Priscilla
Yeah,
Kelly.
yeah. By the way, I want to make it let it be known that Riley Flash, had no real relation to Bret Hart, but some people thought that he was just as capable as Bret Hart, But right now, Gigi, no, oh my God, I almost did it myself. Priscilla, oh, letting Josie Jane have it. Oh no, sweeping the leg. What
Now
she got
Priscilla
here?
Kelly wiping her out, rolls her through. 1, 2, 3.
Yep. And that's what I want to say. Priscilla Kelly, I want to say that throughout this entire match, you saw Josie Jane pop up every now and then, but G was so consistent this entire match. You just saw aggression, aggression, aggression. And right there, dropping her, nearly flew a tooth out, even when she's taking it from the top rope. You see, normally top rope moves, very like strategic, technical. Gigi just tossed her down and then put her down with not Gigi driver, but a Kelly killer, right there. I guess we'll call that.
A Kelly Killer, not to be confused with Killer Kelly from TNA, as Priscilla Kelly with the massive, massive win there. Welcome back to the LS11 Universe, Priscilla Kelly.
All right. I gotta say, I'm looking forward to seeing what more we can see from her on the likes of LAW. I'll say TNA actually. Don't be sleeping on her. Don't be sleeping on her.
We got more action coming up next. Folks, it is great to be back here. Myself, Mr. CQ Cole Quinn, alongside my buddy Paragon J Pierce. The rise, no more ties to BCW to hold us down here in the LS11 universe, to keep us away from our destiny of becoming the LAW Tag Team Champions. No Baron Blade or anyone else needed. Paragon, what do you think? Let me yap at ya! I am a former Raw main eventer. Uh-huh. I teamed with LA Knight for the World Tag Team titles. Uh-huh. I came in there and I became the mini star. Uh-huh. I wrestled Eric Rowan a couple nights before WrestleMania. Uh-huh. And now the rise, we're going up, and anyone else thinks that they can be the LAW Tag Team Champions, well, let me tell you, I'm going to say to them, no way. There's only one person everyone in LAW is going to be talking about, and that's Paragon. Uh-huh. I think you've taken being LA Knight's temporary tag team partner that one night a little bit too far. No. All right, folks, we've got some more singles action coming up next for you here on LAW, and we have got a big blue machine making his way to the ring here.
It's the guy that lost to one of my best friends, in Nixon Newell. All right, this guy, like Blue Pain. I gotta say, not a big fan. Not a big fan at all.
Well, the big blue machine, Blue Cane, Blue Pain, whatever you want to call him, he's been around LAW for a while. He was around at the very beginning, if you remember, back when LAW was still on Xander's other channel. In fact, it's still on there. The first ever LAW special, Staying Alive, last year. This guy was in the main event in Team Xander versus Team Blackstone.
He was. If I recall, he won that too, right?
He did, thanks to Conald. But now, here is my Thursday broadcast colleague. He's decided he's getting back in the ring. He's gonna die, isn't he? It's Xander number 3.
Would you fancy yourself a friend of Xander number 3?
You know what? Nowadays, I might say so. Before, he was a bit of a dick, if you know the old Too Many Xanders lore, but nowadays I would call him a friend, yeah.
You know, yeah, I wouldn't say that me and him, get along too well. We don't really see eye to eye.
Oh my god, I see what you're doing now. It took me a minute. I know what you're doing now.
But
Nah,
but honestly, no, okay. Like JTB and this is not JTB and JT. I'm pretty sure this is a big moment for him. I'm kind of I'm happy for the guy. This is to be in the ring in LAW. I kind of wish this was me right now, but you know what? I'm glad if I could trade places with somebody, it's this guy. He has my spot as a wrestler. I have his spot as commentator. I feel like this is kind of a spiritual connection thing here,
I get that. And of course, you're wrestling on Thursdays now. You're killing it over in TNA.
Yeah, that's true. I feel bad that he's probably gonna die here, but.
And what's crazy is these two actually competed in the same match as you only a few months ago at DPW. Whoa, wait a minute.
Whoa. What the hell? He can wrestle like that?
I was unfamiliar with his game.
Oh, okay. Well, he almost lost at his own game. Ooh. Dodging. What's he doing? What are you... Oh, kicks the leg, and what are you doing? Oh, nope.
Everything he's trying. I mean, he's got counters to Blue Cane. I'll give him that.
Yeah, I mean, that's countering half the battle. The springboard off the ropes. Oh,
he's
okay, well.
He's going up.
He's owning him. Oh,
well,
hopping around.
I'm unfamiliar with your game.
Did you see the high he got with that drop kick?
When did he plan to tell any of us he could do this?
Here we go. And Xander number 3. Oh, getting caught there. That's the thing. He's got some moves. I'll give him that. But I mean, this Blue Pain, he's a little bit more familiar with the ring game than Xander number 3. But you know what? Xander number 3, I'll say this. He is holding his own. He's doing
what he can. Whoa!
A Xander bomb does not connect, and he eats a DDT as a result.
Like I said, I was not familiar with Xander number 3's game. I've seen this guy wrestle before. He's never done half this stuff. I guess he just wanted to be in the best shape possible for tonight.
I mean, yeah, with muscles like those, Jesus. And
like he said, this is his first singles match since the LSWF days. He didn't compete in any singles matches here in LAW at any point. He competed at Xandermania for the Internet title, but he was only in that ladder match because he was made the referee for the match where the former champion lost it. And so he got a triple threat match because he was considered having screwed the champion out of the belt. And it was a whole mess is what that scene was. It was a whole mess.
Yep. Right hand to the face of Blue Pain, and what the hell?
Oh my god, a blue thunderbomb to Blue Pain.
That's the thing. If it's a blue thunder bomb, within that kind of, he's kind of like got powers of like blue fire and everything like that. Wouldn't a blue, kind of thunder bomb and everything like that power him up? Oh, elbow. And here we go again with another roll up pin.
Nearly got him.
Whoa. He's getting closer. Each and every time. Is he gonna have it now?
That was one hell of a kick.
1, 2. Oh.
Oh boy, Blue Cane just sat right back up.
Yeah, that pissed him off. Right there.
Oh no, Blue Pain is pissed.
Oh no. Now he's just smacking him around. Now he's just getting him right where he wants him. Uh-oh.
Oh,
drops it down. Got him by the hair there. Or by the mask. Couldn't really tell. But he gets chopped the throat. As a result. Wait, roll up.
Small package.
1, 2.
He got him.
Whoa! He got him. Did he just win the match?
Seraphim 3 just won the match.
I gotta say, surprises after surprises after surprise. I'll give you this then, number 3. That was good. I feel like he had a lot of doubters. We saw it earlier. He doubted himself a little bit. But he actually did pretty well right here. He did pretty well, you know. I feel like if we see more of like this from him, you know, who knows? Maybe he might have the LAW championship around his waist.
Who knows? Xana number 3, though, scoring the upset win. I don't think anyone saw that one coming.
Yeah, Blue Pain is nothing to slouch over. We saw my buddy Nixon. Oh, wait.
Uh-oh. We'll talk about a sore loser.
Oh, no. Well, can't say I didn't see this coming.
Xana number 3 getting dropped.
And oh
absolutely
no!
Sore loser has him up, setting him up for a tombstone. No, wait a minute. Xana number 3 chop blocking him.
Slips out. He's gonna run away. Get out of there! Get out of there, boy!
And Xana number 3 trying to get out of there. Oh my god!
Oh, what the hell? Well, is that Raj?
Raj Desi
No.
got fired from TNA a couple days ago. Oh my god!
Wait, where? What the? Who's this guy?
It's Tech. We haven't seen Tech in almost a year at this point. And Tech coming to the aid of Xana number 3.
Oh! Anyone who's not familiar,
up on his shoulders and getting him out of there.
Yeah, that's I gotta say, chokeslamming Raj Desi walking away like he's nothing. Oh my god, we got it all here on LAW. We got it all here in LAW.
Well, hey, hang on a minute. That's JJ Gyllenhaal. He's supposed to be in our main event tonight. Who took him out? What a shame. Well, JT, do you think Kaz had something to do with that?
I wouldn't put it behind that low-down, dirty scum of. Ugh. Anyway, we got actually someone who I'm not gonna lie. Y'all probably wondering what this guy's doing here. I'll say this: I vouched for him. I got him into the door. I got his foot into the door and everything like that. This young man, I don't feel like people give enough credit. This man was trained by Shawn Michaels himself. Got to wrestle with some of the greatest. Got to wrestle with Jay Paragon and everything like that. You know, I feel like Chase needs an opportunity. I feel like LAW is the place.
This feels like a real prime rib to me, man. As Chase is going to be taking on the return.
Look, I feel like I got an infectious energy. See, look, you got Doc pulling some jokes like that. Come on now.
As here is the return of JC Seraphim to LS11 Universe, formerly of the Circus, or formerly of Chaos, rather.
All right, anyone who's not familiar, Doc, can you tell me a little bit of why this guy is someone who you would say was someone to watch out for?
Oh, for sure. He was Triton the Phantom's right-hand man for years in Chaos. He was the only member of Chaos that didn't fall in line when the Circus of Chaos merger happened back in March after Xandamania. He stood up to Triton then, put on a hell of a match against the Circus of Chaos on the final LAW show, alongside Tech, who we just saw make his return a moment ago. And he was signed to TNA, but never appeared on Impact. So this is a man that is foaming at the mouth. He is hungry for an opportunity. He's a former LSWF Tag Team Champion as well. He's beaten some of your favorites before. He's got victories over the likes of NRW, Xander, and many others. And now tonight, he's having his first singles match in a long time in the LS11 Universe.
Oh, exchanging some kicks, but Chase gets the early advantage. See, this is what I'm talking about with Chase. Chase, got a little overzealous right there. Oh, wait, and now we're about to see some grappling. All right. That's some interesting. That's the thing. Chase was was going swinging right out the gate, tried to go for something big, and that let JC get the advantage right there.
JC
And
Seraphim
JC just taking advantage right now, playing the grapple game. I don't think Chase really specializes in grappling.
It seems he didn't, and it seems that JC knew that, and so he has taken full prime advantage. And oh my god!
Oh, okay. Almost. He's not much bigger than Chase, but it's a thing that takes incredible power to just toss a man. Another grown man like that. Oh, Chase getting dominated right here. Feel like he's in a little bit of familiar territory. He took a heavy beating at the hands of Shayna Baszler. Oh,
God, I'd completely forgotten that you paid for that. You paid money for that. Just never forget that.
hey, you know what? This young man, Chase, he's hungry for opportunities. He said, "Hey, I'm willing to get into the ring with Shayna Baszler." Not a lot of people are willing to do it, you know.
That's
Oh,
true.
here we go.
Whoa, look at this Chase.
Oh, Chase, Chase is tired of the disrespect. He knows what people are saying about him. That's the thing. Chase is a little silly. Oh my god. But he's talent. He has talent. Hell, he got to wrestle in they say back in the day he was used to wrestle in like a rib costume in like baseball fields and everything like that. Oh.
And of course, for those wondering, speaking of we talked about championships with JC being a former LSWF tag champion. The 4 belts returning to LAW are the LAW World Title, Women's Title, United States Title, and Tag Team titles. Arguably the 4 most important titles LAW ever had. And we don't know who any of the first champions are going to be. We're going to crown all of the first champions at the end of this month at Hardcore Halloween.
Hardcore Halloween, where the spooky shit happens. And you know what? I bet there's gonna be blood, guts, and glory. And right now, Chase trying to show some guts of his own, taking down JC, giving him that fighting spirit. Like to see that. I like to see that. You know, that's the thing. When I put people on, I don't put people on just for shits and giggles. I put people on because I see potential. Putting him down with a stunner. A very unorthodox stunner.
Credit where it's due. Chase is taking the fight to him.
Oh, went for a flying drop kick. But JC, that's the thing. Just because I'm complimenting Chase doesn't mean I don't see talent in JC. I know JC's talented. I know JC's hungry. And he's ready to sink his teeth into prime ribs. But Chase, he's tired of the rib jokes. He's much more than a rib.
What a beautiful counter there as we'll roll up from JC Seraphim. Nearly getting him too.
Here we go. Oh, taking him. Slams him down.
Chase has got him now. Chase, hold on, coming in. No! And now JC Seraphim could be closing in on the win. Oh, wait a minute. To the edge of chaos.
Oh my god. You do not see a grown man get tossed like that every day. 1, 2, and that's... What?
How the hell did Chase kick out of that?
Chase almost got concussed in the process right there. And he still is up. And he's still fighting right now. That's what I'm talking about. Guys like Chase. They don't say die. Here he goes, right? Comes right again. You see a little wound, I guess, on his back, or a little bit of a handprint on his back right there. But he's still fighting. He's still ready to go in.
Might be see it after all of this.
And 450 misses the dime, and he gets a boot for his trouble. And right now, JC is taking advantage. Oh
JC
no!
JC gonna look for a second one, taking him to edge of chaos.
Jesus. You got to 1,000. 1, 2, 3.
That's gonna do it.
I gotta say, what a match. What a match. I'm gonna be honest. That was a great match. If y'all are looking for good action, good content, less familiar faces, you tired of the same old LAW, this is the place. These two young men, they just showed why you should tune in here tonight. Look at that right there. Chase showing the doubters right now that he's here for something. JC showing that never should have been doubters for him. There never should have been a question whether he had the talent, whether he had the skill. And the emphasis was right here.
It
Edge.
was.
Okay, I gotta say, I'm a little surprised Chase kicked out. He still was fighting, he still was showing out.
That he was, but JC Seraphim sent Chase to the edge of chaos one more time. I don't think that's the last we've seen of Chase, much to the joy of JT, as I'm sure.
See, I see futures with my boy, and I know it. But right now, he's the future. The now, I believe, is in JC.
Alright, well, our main event, it might be a 3-on-4 handicap, but it's coming up next. Look, I'm sorry, guys. I've been looking around all night. I've been trying to find someone else, but there's also, can we get the message along to Xander? I'm a little worried. Like, Kaz is here, Blackstone is here, Raj is here now. I feel like I've seen some other people poking around. It feels like we're missing all but one of his absolute worst enemies. Allow me to beg your indulgence. Fuck. Seems that, things are not going the way of the self-proclaimed king of the universe tonight, are they? What do you want, Aaron? How many times do we have to teach you this lesson? Oh, don't mind me, Carnold. I'm just stopping by. I hear that you're missing a partner for the main event. Why don't you just step in, seeing as you're already in ring gear? Or is this your pajamas as well? In fact, I don't know if I've ever seen you wear anything else. And look, I've agreed I was going to stay off the show tonight. Huh. If only that masked guy Carlos was here tonight. Wait a minute. Oh god, even he's here? Are you kidding me? Well, nonetheless, JT, it is time for our main event of the night.
Bringing it, what you gonna do? Bringing it, yeah! That's my boy right there, JT and JTG. Me and this guy, I can't tell you, bro. I can't tell you.
Good old JTG, formerly of Crime Time. May the late great Shad Gaspard rest in peace. JTG main event in the first return episode of LAW. A relic of the ruthless aggression era in all the best ways possible.
Absolutely.
Crime Time, no pun intended, criminally underrated in the tag team division during the ruthless aggression era.
Indeed, and Jay the God, a great addition to the LAW roster. But you know what? I actually think this is another great addition to the LAW roster, and here's a little shocker for you all. The son of El Mago, Hector Flores. Right here at LAW.
Wait, hold on. Wait, if Hector Flores is the son of El Mago, then who is El Mago Jr.?
That's the crazy thing about this, ladies and gentlemen. Because, Hector Flores got to train in the WWE for a little bit, got to do the Performance Center for a bit. But the funny thing is, he did that despite his father, El Mago. Because this man took on the legacy of El Mago himself. Yep, El Mago Jr. is not El Mago's son.
What the hell? I just got a WWE 2K My Rise lore lesson today. Every day's a school day, apparently, even a Saturday afternoon. How about that?
Yeah, and the thing is, now the real question is, how are El Mago and Hector Flores gonna get along for this one? Because these two despise each other.
It's a great question, but the final man on this team tonight, he was a standout of the indies over this past summer, I gotta say. Really made a name for himself in the LS11 indies this past summer. made his debut as part of the DPW Championship Tournament back at the end of May, I believe it was. And I stand by it. And JT, you haven't been here for it yet. What is going on with his right arm? Did he walk into the tattoo parlor and they said, hey, what do you want on your arm? And he just said, ink. All of the ink.
I don't really have too many tattoos myself. I don't just think the idea of drawing art on my body. If I want to draw art on my body, I'll get a marker and everything like that. Back in the day, we used to do that all the time. Kids, we got cool, so I look cool and everything like that. But
right.
needless to say, Kevin, despite his odd choice of body art, great talent. Almost became DPW World Champion at one point, but and I think this might be his breakout. This might be his breakout.
Right, but my final thing here, I know you're known for being a bit more, a little bit more unhinged than I am, but Kevin Black would just walk into the tattoo parlor and say, hey, I want it to look like a squid came on my arm.
I'm a terrible influence. I'm a terrible influence.
But now let's bring out the other team first. Making his return to LS11 Universe, he is a former LAW television champion in his own right. Dante Leon is back.
I don't like this guy.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot you have a weird vendetta against him.
He just seems like a head-ass bitch, but you know what I'm saying? He could always surprise me. He can always surprise me. I can't say I've never been wrong before.
Well, the second man on this team is the man that unsuccessfully challenged for the DPW title just last week at Get What You Paid For. Calvin Tankman.
Gotta say, man, really was rooting for Calvin right there. Really was rooting for Calvin. Not just because I dislike Adrian Nova, but I feel like Calvin Tankman, man, he is somebody who... I feel like him and Kevin, they both, they came inches away from being the rightful DPW champion. Some people believe that if you're talking about, a place with like DPW, those two guys might be more fitting in a place like that than Adrian Nova. So here they are fighting for a place that they feel like they should already be in. Realistically, I can see Calvin Tankman as DPW champion. I can see Kevin Blackwood as DPW champion. I think these guys, they think just that of themselves as well.
Well, JT, this one's just for you. This one's just for you. Because here is the one-man Southern rock band, Heath Slater, making his way to the ring.
That's not Skip Field.
Okay, alright. You know what? You're gonna be this way about it, you ungrateful little shit.
Look, I'll just say, alright, but aside from the fact that it's not the obvious man it should have been, this man's got kids. He's looking to feed people tonight. At LAW, we're trying to bring the money. We're bringing the money.
Who is the fourth man on this team tonight? Because Connell said he himself won't be wrestling tonight. Oh, for fuck's sake, here we go again.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It happened last week, and everyone was thrilled by it. So nice, I guess we're doing it twice.
He's here! It's Carlos!
Okay, alright, okay. I love the gag. I'm willing to run with the gag. But the dipshit could have at least taken the TNA Legends title that Carnold won a week ago and left it in the back.
Oh my god. He beat up Carnold, took his belt, and now he's about to take his spot into LAW. Oh my god, I love the symbolism right here. Oh my god, I cannot believe this. I'm a major fan of Carlos. I'm not gonna lie. Carlos, I see a bright future here. And not just LAW. Take him to LS11, take him to WWE, take him to TNA. Have him actually take that TNA Legends belt. You know,
Oh
and
my
that's the thing. I
God.
think he's saying right here, he's saying that he is the legend in LAW. LAW doesn't stand for Los Angeles Wrestling. It stands for Legends Always Win. And Carlos is that legend.
Well, El Exterminador is back. So nice that we're doing the joke twice, I guess. Carlos Zanzanega is here, and he is the partner of Heath and the others. He is
We are
right.
eating we are eating good here in LAW, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, we got a main event on our side.
It is a shame that JJ Gyllenhaal couldn't participate in the main event tonight, but Dante Leon and JTG starting us out.
Here we go. Ooh, Dante Leon at the JTG was never really the biggest guy in WWE, but you know once he got to the Indies, that man was you really notice he is really massive. WWE, they make some pretty big guys, but right now Dante Leon says, "Fuck all that shit. I'm here to just whoop some. I'm just here to whoop some ass." Oh, he's talking shit to Kevin Blackwood right now. What's the beef there?
Who knows?
Guess they're
Maybe he decided only one of them can have colored hair around here.
debate of the colorful, a little war of the hair colors right there.
Of course, don't forget Dante Leon is a product of the Black and Brave Wrestling Academy. Seth Rollins taught him how to wrestle about 10 years ago now, almost. That's what a neck breaker there from JTG.
Oh, okay. I think Hector was a little confused right there, but right there, El Mago Jr. working a little bit with Dante working a little bit there with JTG. I think JTG, knew a little bit about that back history between El Mago and Hector. He's trying to kind of be the leader. He's got the most experience out of these guys.
Oh boy.
And oh boy, Calvin Tankman, JTG, and oh,
This is
now,
one big boy.
oh boy, and he's just laying waste to everybody in the ring.
Hector Flores and
Oh,
El Mago Jr., it seemed that neither of them could decide who was going to step in. Even
yeah,
though we saw Hector get tagged in.
I think El Mago wanted to get the better of, he wanted to be the guy in the spotlight right there. Hey, I think there's still issues right now. JTG trying to do the damage control as the most experienced one in the ring, but fun fact, actually, I believe Calvin Tankman took some lessons from JTG. So maybe JTG gave a little bit of the weaknesses. That gave a little bit of the weakness. Oh, kind of told the tale of how to really put a stop to a big hoss like Calvin Tankman. But here we got Heath. I'll say this: never doubt a man who's putting his kids first in the world of wrestling. We have seen some dads in wrestling do some crazy things for their kids, and Heath, this man is an animal. Look at him.
That he is. Been a little while since we've seen Heath really as a mainstay competitor here in the LS11 Universe. Last time he was a mainstay anyway was in TNA back in Season 5. He was briefly the TNA Digital Media Champion. Lost it within 5 days to Moose, though. And now he's finally here. He's officially part of the LAW roster. It's Hector Flores
Right now,
knee into his back.
I gotta say, Hector's looking real good right now. Hector is not focused on anything else. That little distraction with El Mago, you could see Hector had his head right on his target. He saw the guy who was legal. Oh boy. Ooh, oh. You saw that. He looked right into El Mago's eyes, said, "You know what? Come in, Kevin." Trolling the hell out of El Mago Jr. There is definite beef there. And right now he's trying to get in the advantage. Oh my god, a little reverse Rough Rider.
Like a jumping over, like a leaping famouser there, really. As Heath dropping these elbows here on Kevin Blackwood. And Heath is bringing the heat right now.
I want to state, Heath does not get enough appreciation, does not get enough love. He's not a bad wrestler by any means. Actually, I think because he's not afraid to be taken lightly. He's not afraid to be taken kind of loosely. But when he wants to, he can do some incredible things in that ring. Woo!
So right there with that famouser. Now what is he sizing him up for here? Hold on. Super kick. And JTG able to make the save. Heath nearly gave him up that super kick there.
I think Heath is just trying to. It is that JTG was the experienced one on that side. Now Heath is kind of like the most experienced. I think Carlos definitely the star power, but Heath is most definitely what we call the leading man. You know, he's been a one-man band before. He's been in a three-man band. He's been in the Nexus. He's been a social outcast. And Kevin Blackwood, Battle of the DPW boys.
Wait a minute, Blackwood might have just gotten it there. No, not even one. Calvin Tankman, he is a bigger boy, as they say.
He's a brick house, as you can call it. But the strength of Kevin Blackwood, putting him down again. And Dante Leon. Oh, God, again, the color hair boys. Oh, but El Mago Jr.
Here we go.
Looking to try to show off a little bit of his own style.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, boy.
Cleanup crew is in.
The masked superstars are at it. LAW, you get ready to eat tonight. Oh my God, what a collision right there. Right now, Carlos is cutting off. Carlos is going crazy right now. Carlos is eating El Mago alive. He's about to eat his ass.
Excuse me?
I mean, figuratively, you know, not, yeah, literally. He's kicking his ass, you know, yeah. Oh, wait. The power bomb into the Samoan drop. And there goes El Mago Jr. But he's not done yet. He sees blood in the water. And this man, Carlos, is a shock.
El Exterminador coming in hot here. Taking the fight to El Mago Jr.
Ooh, El Mago Jr. is just struggling right now. I bet he's really wishing that I think he came in wanted to show up Hector, but it didn't quite work out the way he wanted to. I feel like if there was anyone outside of Carlos, he probably would have had a better chance. And Dante Leon taking out JTG. Oh, tried to get. Oh, El Mago Jr. had the pin right there. He almost kind of, I want to say he really surprised Dante Leon. If Dante Leon was not just the experienced wrestler, you know, he was trained by Seth Rollins himself. Oh my God, was he just about to tag in Hector helping out El Mago. Hector helping out El Mago too.
Kevin Blackwood's in now.
Oh, here we go. This is what I feel like people have been waiting for.
Dante Leon and Kevin Blackwood.
Now what's he doing? Flash off the top rope.
Dante Leon now. What's he thinking here?
Think he's trying to size up his opponent, make sure that he's not getting up, because one too many times. Here's the thing. As a wrestler myself, I can speak for this. It's way too hard to tell when someone's actually down enough for you to actually get those springboard moves or those moves off the top. 1 minute you think that they are down for the count, and then the next minute you're at midair, and then they roll right out the way. So I think he was trying to fake out Kevin a little bit there, but it didn't work out the way. He took too much time, and Kevin was actually able to recover and just take the advantage.
You're absolutely right on that one, JT. It just pains me to say those words.
And he tried to go for a move out the corner while Kevin was up. And Mark Kevin, I guess, couldn't expect it, but it didn't work out the way he planned. And Dante Leon going for, whoa, my God, cutter out the corner. Oh, but this is snatch is still on, ladies and gentlemen. We are eating tonight. Come on, get those forks out. Get those forks out. Eat up.
And now, wait a minute. Here we go.
Oh, boy.
And Calvin Tankman.
These two have gone against each other before. These two know each other well. And, oh, well, JTG tried to show off that straight, but he got squashed as a result. And then, oh, taking down this fellow DPW boy, taking out the whole team. Calvin Tankman is a house on fire, but JTG, oh my God, JTG hit him right in position. Boom! Oh my God!
These 8 men are tearing the house down tonight, JT.
Slap the taste out his mouth, ladies and gentlemen. LAW, we ain't never left a beat. We ain't never left a beat. And right now, Kevin Tankman crushing JTG on his head, but Kevin Blackwood is right on his back. Right on his back. And right now, going back to the corner. And oh no, Carlos, I feel bad. I feel bad for JTG. I feel bad. Oh, JTG moved!
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh! I believe that's the Ghetto Blaster. 1. Oh! Dante Leon is right on the back. Dante Leon has been just, oh my God, now it's just chaos. It's everyone's brawling, everyone's fighting everywhere. We don't know what to expect right now. Right now, trying to get a little bit of referee trying to restore some order, but Calvin Tankman is in the way of Carnal, and Carnal doesn't. Carlos
making sure that his own partner doesn't get him disqualified in this one. Oh, JTG might have been looking for the shout out, or for the shout out rather.
Oh, wait! Now again, they're fighting everywhere. There's fighting. The shout out was it right there. Right, Heath. Heath is right there. Took out the ref. What the hell? And Heath taking full advantage. Taking out JTG. And I think he's about to take out El Mago too.
And wake up call.
Oh, and JTG is in trouble. I'm sorry. You almost had it. You almost had it. But here comes Carlos. And it's just a brawl on the outside. Everyone's distracted. No one can make the save. 2, 3.
What
a match.
What a main event tonight. These 8 men came in and tore the absolute bloody house down in this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're wondering, why should I tune into LAW? What does it have to bring? What does it have to give me? You saw it all. You saw high flight. You saw power. You saw action. You saw crazy characters galore. You saw drama.
What a matchup there.
What a match. What a main event. This was absolutely incredible. Oh my God, no wonder it main evented. You might have thought, hey, this is a crazy cast of characters. You know, this is like a weird matchup. But I'll tell you what, they made your money's worth.
They sure did. And in the
end,
I
almost thought that was it. I almost thought that was it with JTG right there. But I'm not gonna lie, he's kind of being the superhero right there. Yeah, a little battle of the most experienced people in this match.
And then Alex Terminador hit that spear. Your winners, Calvin Tankman, Dante Leon, Alex Terminador, Carlos Zanzanega, and Heath Slater. Folks, that is not it for tonight, though, because we have got to hear from the returning general manager to LAW. Xander is in the house. Let's bring him on.
That's my best friend.
All right, folks, at long last tonight, please welcome the LAW general manager.
Yeah. Yeah. K O U K O U K O U K O U. That's my boy right there, Xander.
The king of the universe, Xander, makes his way to the ring. So much feels different about him tonight. New music,
Yeah.
new attitude, everything else.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like this is a fresh start, man. We got kicked out at one point, and this is like second chances don't come very often, but here they are right now, and I gotta say, I'm very proud of him. I'm very proud of my boy here. Took a lot to get back to this stages here, and you know, here we are.
Here we are indeed. Xander has made his way to the ring. Let's hear the king of the universe. Well, here we are. We're back. All the progress, all the change, and we're back. Back where we started. Back in this warehouse, this disco roller rink, whatever the hell it is. Back in Los Angeles. Man, I assume this is the part where everyone expects that I come out here and I talk about how great it is to be back, how we're finally home, how we're fucking back, and all of that. And don't get me wrong, for the stars that are getting a chance here in LAW, I'm so happy for them. I'm so happy that these guys and girls that don't have a platform here in LS11 Universe otherwise are going to get to still show their strengths. And I'm so happy that eventually, when 2K gets their heads out of their own asses and gives up on making last-gen games and sticking PC in the last-gen bundles for Community Creations, that you're all going to be able to return to LS11 Universe and potentially see yourselves on the channel again. Don't get me wrong, I'm excited for all of you for that, but for me, every day of 2025 has been one step forward, 3 steps back, 4 steps back, 5 steps back. Let me give you all a rundown of what the year 2025 has looked like in the life of Xander. I started this year dead certain that I knew what I wanted to do with my life. Finally. And then, the world welcomed a clown and his entire circus into my life, into all of our lives. And I had to go back to the drawing board. And then my hero in this wrestling world begins his retirement tour, and I'm not talking about the one in Universe mode that I'm rather proud of how it's going. I'm talking about the real life one. You know, train wreck after train wreck, and they're only getting it right in the final 2 months. I watched the biggest diva in this business come back from a series of box office flops because he's becoming his generation's Steven Seagal, refusing to give less punches than he takes, and decides to stick his nose all up in the retirement of one of the greatest to ever do it. I watched the wrestler that literally saved my life 3 years ago finally get his due and be a world champion, and the company give up on him and make him a sideshow attraction. And that's just in the wrestling world. Then I finally lock in and think that I've decided what I want to do with my entire life. I found the path I want to work through, and I'm working at my favorite place I've ever worked. And I get fired over someone else's mistake. Every day I struggle with the idea that I don't want to wake up anymore. Every day I push through and I say, hey, LS11 Universe, it's Xander, and welcome back to whatever show of the week it is. Every day I put on this smile and I put on this happy face and I be the good little content machine that everyone wants me to be. And then I have the worst summer of my life. Stuck every day for 8 to 13 hours a day behind the wheel of a car, delivering packages for less than minimum wage most days. And still coming home to be a content machine. All the while coming here to LAW and getting my ass kicked. All the while getting stunned by Kevin Owens before his unfortunate potential retirement. All the while getting bullied by all of the main roster for being the messenger. All the while being all of your favorite punching bag. Then I think I see a light at the end of the tunnel. A job offering to pay me more than I've made anywhere. Something to keep the lights on and really pursue a passion. And what happens? The company scams me. They set me up for failure. Back to square one. And then another job where I'm going to make even more money appears. And what happens? I get saddled with a boss who every other word out of her mouth is an insult and demeaning. Calling me an idiot. Calling me stupid. Saying I should know better on my second day on the job. To the point where I went home and began having dark thoughts I haven't had in years. And so I quit, and I finally get the job I wanted more than anything in my life back. The one job where I felt like I belong, and I'm back doing that when I'm not here. And what happens? The entire rest of my life falls apart. I know you've all noticed. We're not going to talk about it, but I know you've all noticed. Every day has been a struggle in the year 2025. But now I'm back. Now we're back. And after a strange few months of job turmoil, uncertainty, absolute shit show after absolute shit show, signing to TNA, my best friend betraying me, teaming up with my favorite wrestler, winning titles only to be cost them by said best friend, and everything else that's happened along the way. All the while, to finally, after years of saying I was tired of other channels pretending I didn't exist, finding out that the first channels to ever talk about me, the first words out of their mouth were, well, I don't think he's a bad guy, I just think he's a fucking mark for himself. It makes me just kind of think sometimes. Apparently nothing I do is ever good enough for these people. So you know what? It's time to stop running from it. Hardcore Halloween. The end of this month. I'm putting myself in the main event. I will be your next LAW champion because I need to be. Not because I need to be for all of you. I love every single one of you that has supported me along the way, whether it be emotionally, spiritually, religiously, financially, whether it's been a like, a comment, whatever you've done, whether you're just watching these videos in passing. I do appreciate you. But this time, I'm going to become LAW champion for me. So I'm going to figure out who my opponent's going to be. And I'm about to feel real fucking sorry for whoever decides it's going to be them. JT, are you seeing this?
What the hell? What the hell? Hey, who are those guys? Hey, we got some fans. Hey, you got some fans I think are invading security.
Wait a minute, that's...
Hey, Xander.
I don't... Oh my god!
Hey! What the hell?
That's...
Whoa.
Oh my god, I know who those people are! That's Krim Rocker! That's Liam Malone! That's Rick C. Revolutionary Core Wrestling! That's...
Wait, what the fuck? No! Hey, what are they doing? Not tonight! Come on, he just laid his heart out for all y'all. And y'all gonna do this tonight?
That's the Claw League of Nations!
The colleague... No, come on. I don't give a damn who these motherfuckers are. This man just laid out his heart for the world, and they're doing this tonight? Oh, you fucking asshole!
The CLON laying out Xander. Well, like you said, JT, Xander poured his heart out tonight, and the Claw League of Nations invading LS11 Universe to lay him out. And that's all the time we've got. Welcome back to LAW. I've been the Doctor.
I'm the notorious JT Jason, and I'm disgusted.
And, well, love it, hate it, feel however you will. That was Universe. Special thanks to $10 above Patreon backers JJ Gyllenhaal, Tech Nizzle, Harry Willetts, and Jeremy Burt. Patreon is the best way to support me directly, and joining you get LS11 member Nitro, Let's Play content, early access to Sanctuary videos, and more.